Hey everyone, this is Larry from WSTrades.com, doing an update on the $1,000 account. Sorry, I just realized I didn't upload one last week, so I know there's very few of you guys that actually watch this series, so I apologize to you guys. But yeah, I just got really busy with life and forgetful and all sorts of fun crap. So, anyways, here we are on the TD Ameritrade website. I have my account balance pulled up since I opened this, and I didn't realize I opened it so early in December. But anyways, put $1,000 in. As you can see, I didn't start trading on the account until about mid-December, about the 10th. So started making trades, nice little gains, little pullback, nice rip, and then fat sell-off gave almost every single, wow, 49 cents. So I was up 49 cents at this point on this account, and then ripped it all the way up to 1,103.87. Gave a bunch back, came back to 1,087 bucks, and then this is close as of today, closed at 1,054.26, which isn't quite true, but yeah, I'd want to show you what since I didn't do a update last week, what this crazy like rip up and then dump and then back to the rip, what trades those that was actually from. It's actually from basically one trade. So pull up my TOS account. So here's the trades for the past 14 days since I didn't, like I say, do the update. So the first one was a Iron Condor on QQQ, and I sold it for 17 bucks. This one was stressful. This is the Qs came ripping back after I sold this, and ended up my calls were in the money at one point. And then this was about the time, the expiration was about the time the market sell-off that we've been seeing happen. So ended up closing completely out of the money, kept that 17 bucks. And this is the trade that got me my big win that kind of saved the account this week. So this was Wheaton Precious Metals, which is WPM. I ended up selling a diagonal on, or buying a diagonal on them, where I bought the February 11th 38 call, and I sold the January 14th 41 call against it. So that was a net debit of $229. And this call ended up expiring out of the money, so I don't have a closing trade on that. I just it just expired worthless, so I kept the $12. And Wheaton Precious Metals, I'm going to pull up their chart, just went on a freaking tear after, I closed out of that, or that call expired worthless. So why you see those big just ups and downs in the in my account balance was these guys, it's about where I entered, I believe, and they ripped super hard, and my account balance, I was like, oh sweet, I'm making good profit here. Wheaton Precious Metals is ripping, and then they ended up dying off pretty good, and then that's where you see that big lull in the account. And then the rip back was this candle, and I left a bunch of money on the table. I think I could have doubled what I ended up selling it for, but I was like, okay, after this big up and down move and seeing my account balance spike and then it dumped back down, I was like, no, I'm setting a stop on this thing. So I ended up putting a trailing stop on it, and I did it a little too tight because I ended up getting stopped out, and it was for a good profit. I made, I think it was $100 total on the trade, or close to it. But after this insane rip and the volatility spike on them, if I could have caught it at the peak, which, good luck catching anything at the peak, would have been, I don't know, I think it was like 260 or something. I don't remember what the heck it was, but left a bunch of money on the table by having too tight of a stop on it. But, it is what it is. I profited on it. So, and that trade saved my account, like I said, this week. So let's go back over to the trades. It's that Wheaton Precious Metals. Oh, yeah, here's where I closed it at 326. So, yeah, just under $100 profit on that trade, and that was, a couple days holding it. So, good trade overall. This is one that crushed me this week. This was a put spread, the 85-86 put spread on Oracle. I sold that for an $18 credit, and that expired today. Wait, where's the closing? Closed it today. Had to pay $100 for it because it was way in the money. Oracle's trading, I don't even know what the hell they're trading at now, like 83 or something. So had to go max loss on that. So HES is another one. Hit my end of trend scanner, and it should be at about max profit, but it's so far out of the money at this point. It's expires this Friday, or this coming up Friday, and the pricing's just all stupid on it, so can't close out of that one. So hopefully that one expires this week, completely out of the money. CIA, this is 100% gamble. I posted to the community tab like I always do with a picture of why I did it, and I just went long the call. The $5 call cost me $15. They're trading at, I think, like 480 right now, and they're just at this level, this like exact level that they were at right before they started making a nice move higher. So like I say, 100% gamble. I went into the trade just basically thinking I'm going to lose $15, but you know, hopefully I don't. Hopefully they have a massive rip, but you know, the market is just so crappy right now. Probably going to lose $15, but you know, that type of trade, I knew what it was, and you know, whatever. Starbucks got into a put credit spread on them as well, and that is I got a $25 credit for that, and I sold the, I don't remember what delta it was. I want to say it was close to the 30 delta vertical on them, because they too were at this price level. I knew they could sell off a little bit more, but they were approaching this super strong support level. So I'm happy with that one. It says I'm down on the trade right now, but I'm not. They started ripping, so pricing is just a little screwy right now. Oracle, I got into another, because I'm a glutton for punishment, credit spread on Oracle, and this one expired January 28th, and I collected a $40 credit on that because it was like right at the money, and that's when they kind of sold through this spread. I was like, okay, I'm going to open up another position on them because they can't just keep on dying. But you know, look at NASDAQ right now, everything can keep dying. And this one was kind of a screw up, but probably a good thing I did do it. I was trying to roll the calls that I was just talking about on Oracle that I had opened on this position that expired on the 21st, expired today, and I accidentally rolled the the calls, or the puts, that I had just opened that expired on the 28th. So I rolled them for just a small debit, $3, but it gave me an additional week for Oracle to start to rebound. So it's kind of a good thing. It's only cost me $3. I don't like rolling for a debit, but when it's that small and it gives me an entire, you know, another week. So now I've got 2 weeks out from this point for Oracle and the market in general to kind of make a nice little bounce back. Don't need a bunch from Oracle, but I do need a nice pop from them. So, you know, so yeah, I took a $3 debit on the roll, and yeah, that's the Oracle trade. And today I got into another trade. I sold the 345, 344 put spread on QQQ. Got a $27 credit for that. And that one, same thing, QQQ. I think they're probably going to test 350. They are very close to it today with the like almost 3% dump that they had. So I think it's going to stop here and at least kind of trade a little bit sideways for a minute. I mean, it might sell off more. If it does, then I'm thinking if it sells through 350, I think, you know, you can watch the video I did on them. I think we're looking at a very ugly sell-off if it doesn't react from 350. So happy with this strikes, but time will tell. And you know, that's all the trades I had on. Again, apologize, I forgot to do the update last week. But again, if you are subscribed and have the notification bell hit, then every time I make a trade, I post about it, so you can see what I'm getting into. Kind of keep me accountable, and so you don't have to watch the update videos. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If there are any tickers you'd like me to take a look at that look kind of interesting, think I might want to put a trade on, leave it in the comments, and have a good one.